Good morning, Brother Gerald, YouTube philosopher. And today is August, let's see, 20, August the 26th, 2016. And I'm over here in the city of Corona. I'm getting ready to do an estimate. I'm waiting for the client. It's about 5:30 in the morning. So one of the things that this God of the Bible taught me is to really try to be punctual and to be honest in your dealings. So I'm getting here early. I was supposed to meet with this gentleman at about 6:30, so it's 5:46 a.m. And I had a bit of a discussion with a young lady yesterday evening, and it's kind of funny how being in construction, I have the opportunity to do a lot of construction work, but I also have a lot of opportunities to enter into conversations with people. And I got into a conversation with a lady, and she was telling me, how she was able to acknowledge having a good man and all this, but she just, for some reason, just can't seem to muster strength to be nice to this guy. And I'm like asking her the question, well, maybe the guy that you're with really isn't the guy for you, because it really shouldn't be that hard to muster respect and honor, especially if this person that you want to be with is really who you really want to be with. But I think sometimes we look at people a lot like that Christmas toy. You really wanted that Christmas toy. You walk by the store where the Christmas toy was at, and I mean, it's like, man, this thing would really make me happy. I remember back when I was a little boy, they had G.I. Joes. And they came out with this GI Joe with the lifelike hair. He had a beard, and he even had hair on the top of his head. And the commercials that I saw on TV, I mean, they just made playing with this GI Joe with the lifelike hair so much fun. Oh man. And so I think that might be kind of how women look at men at a certain point. They see this guy, he comes in and he's charming, he's nice, he's got a good job. He might even have a nice physique, or he just got just a certain way of talking to you. And so it gets to a point where he's like, oh God, I gotta have it, I gotta have it. And then you get it. And then when you get it, this guy is, treating you like he needs to treat you, because he's got to take care of you and provide for you and do all these things. And so he's changed gears because he's had to. He didn't have a choice. You guys don't understand. He didn't have a choice. And so you just see him in a totally different light, where he's not so much fun, because now he's having to go to work and come home and take care of you. But you're not really appreciating the fact that he's kind of shut it down. He shut down his hunting skills, and he did it all for you. And this is the point of disrespect. You get to a point where you got him, and we're together. And you got him so together with you that he even went down to City Hall and made it official. He went to church and made it official. And you just kind of lost respect for him, and as a result of losing respect for him, because he's just no longer this charming, happy-go-lucky, I'll see you when I see you kind of, and we'll do some fun and exciting things. He's gotten into, you know, taking all of that energy that he would have been taking to go out hunting for another girl that's going to make him happy because you ain't doing it. He's taking that energy and he's just kind of turned it in. And to me, you women just don't appreciate the fact that men, we freely choose to shut it down. We freely choose to give all these things up, and we're pursuing greater things. We're pursuing child rearing. We're pursuing, the building of a household, building of a family. We do all of that, and for some reason, you guys just don't seem to want to change gears and really dedicate yourself to doing it, because the world is telling you that you can have it all, girl, and, screw this guy, because, he's going to be a means to you getting all of these things fulfilled. But I'm just asking a question, what are you doing for him that's going to keep him wanting to be there, wanting to keep it shut down? Because the thing is, we voluntarily, we shut it down. It's almost like we got the bat cave, and, now we found that bat girl that really makes us happy. And so, we take our Batman suit, all of these superpowers and things, and we just put it on a coat hanger, and then, we go in reverse up the bat pole, and now we're Bruce Wayne forevermore. We can't be Batman anymore. We just can't. And you being Catwoman, you had to put your cat suit up, but you couldn't put your cat suit back on if you wanted to, because you've gotten older, you really wasn't keeping your training up, and you just got older. So now here it is, you want me to kind of fall in line with you and roll with you, but I'm saying, I'm Batman. If I want to be Batman again, I can, but you can't. So the long and the short of it is, I really hope you guys appreciate this for what it is, because I'm telling you, I told a girl, I said, you need to let this guy go, because one, you don't appreciate the fact that he shut it down, and two, nobody should take that kind of abuse in a relationship. And if you find yourself having to really put in a lot of work to make your man happy, it really shouldn't be that kind of a thing. And another way of looking at it is, here it is, I'm getting up at 4:30 in the morning just to meet with a client to be on time. A lot of people would be like, man, screw this, this just isn't worth it, And I'm like sitting there saying, it's worth it because that's what I decided to do as a means to earn a living. It's not even a matter of me having my mouth stuck out because I got to get up at 4:30 in the morning to meet this guy 30 miles away from my house. No, it's because I got a referral from a good friend who's also a good client of mine, and he referred me out to one of his close friends. So why not continue this extension of a good relationship by honoring the first relationship and treating this guy like he's special? So it's a choice. And I make it easy. I make it look easy. And the reason why I make it look easy, because that's what I understood was going to be a part of the game. I calculated the thing out. And so the Bible teaches a story where it's a construction story, where Jesus gives a story of a guy who wants to build a house. He calculates the costs from the start to the finish, because if he didn't, and he's caught halfway in the process of building a house, he runs out of money, his friends are going to look at him and clown him. They're going to look at him like he's stupid. Man, you didn't calculate the total cost of building this thing? Are you an idiot? So too, I ask the women, you guys really need to take a moment to meditate and pray and ask God, please let me know what being married is all about, because I don't want to get in this thing halfway through and find myself really not being happy, to where now I got to find happiness by sneaking out behind this guy's back. And then when I get caught, now the guy who I'm sneaking around with doesn't want to have nothing to do with me, and the man that I'm with definitely doesn't want to have nothing to do with me. That's why you guys are getting into these feminist roles of, I can get a career, I can be like a man. And when you get into it, you're miserable. Why is it that over 78% of all black women over the age of 18 and under the age of 55 are single and divorced? None of you guys calculated out what it would really take to make that guy happy. And the funny thing about it is, the Bible teaches that if you do it God's way, your former years will pale in comparison to your latter years. And basically God is saying this: you guys really thought you were having fun when you were young, following my word and doing what I told you to do. Well, those years will pale in comparison to how you're going to be treated in your latter years. And a lot of people look at their latter years as being, their miserable years because their gray hairs are popping out. Their bodies just don't seem to want to cooperate in terms of looking the way you want them to look. And, you might have to call up the plastic surgery guy, which I really don't recommend. I'm not putting down plastic surgery, but I just say, man, there's so many things that go wrong going under the knife. Why, just deal with what God has given you and do what he tells you to do. Because if you do, you'll be blessed. Because you're going to always think clearly about these things. And with that, I depart. My client is calling me now, so let me not disrespect him and answer the phone. Peace to you all.